Hey folks, if you've been around this channel, you probably started to connect the dots and realize I'm a bit of a mad scientist. My latest creation, I took the Roland SC-55 MIDI super fake drums and made a hi-fi version. If you're a retro gamer like me, you've probably heard of that. It's mostly associated with games like Doom for MS-DOS and whatnot. And I had the sound font of that, and I started messing with it, like playing guitar and making tracks with it, and next thing you know, I was like, this sounds way too good. I shouldn't be enjoying this as much as I do, but I really enjoy it. And then I was like, well, I feel like putting it on a real record, but like, it doesn't sound quite good enough, but it does at the same time. And I was like, what if I just make a more hi-fi version of this? Then I can put it on a record, I can keep having fun with it. And one thing that's been really useful to me is I've been using it for YouTube Shorts, and it cuts through the absolute worst speakerphone and other crappy speakers. It cuts through it like butter. Like, it's legible, you hear everything, it's uncanny. No drum kit I've ever heard sounds that good on terrible setups. So I was like, what if I can have this clarity, but like have also the depth of something that actually sounds professional and hi-fi. So I wanted something that's like still kind of fake and cuts through, but also really realistic and detailed. So I'm like, I'm gonna design this remaster so it meets those criteria. So here's what it used to sound like. By the way, put your headphones on, because otherwise you probably won't be able to tell much of a difference if you're listening on your speakerphone, okay? So here's before. And here's after. Now, if you still can't hear the difference, please get your hearing checked. I'm joking, because I know you heard the difference, of course. If you didn't, well, you're busted, because that means you were not using headphones or speakers or anything other than your phone with nothing plugged to it. So you're busted. There you go. Haha. So, like, what I actually did is I had this realistic acoustic drum plugin, and I started matching all the kit pieces to the SC-55 drums. And so I looked for like similar pitch, similar feel, and also placed it in space so it was the same, and I adjusted the volume so it fit. I mixed everything at 50-50 and added some effects and like fancy stuff on both the kits, and that's what I came up with. And now we're just gonna listen what it sounds like. The same track, but with guitars instead of just the drums. So again, put your headphones on. If you enjoy that sort of stuff, and also alternative rock, metal, and a blend of pretty much everything in those categories, I know they're very broad, but I'm not one to like just play in a narrow category. I like to think outside the box. Wait, is there a box at all? I don't know, maybe there isn't. If you like that stuff, if you're tired of musicians, artists, creators reusing the same crap all over again, using the same plugins, this is the channel you want to follow, because I do stuff with intent. I do stuff a lot of times from scratch, or I bring different crazy parts together. I don't just use the same plugins as everybody else. And so if you're tired of like repetition when it comes to homogeneous sounding guitar tones or drums or whatever, this is the place to be. I use the shorts as a test lab for tones or instruments and whatnot. The center point of this channel is actually my album in progress. So what I'm doing is in my test lab shorts, I test tones and whatever so that it's applicable back to the album. So because I use the same tones, same everything, if it works on a new different track that I use for shorts, it also therefore works for the album. So that's how it goes. So you can just look around the channel. I've also done other things that are considered weird and crazy, such as I always use acoustic streams. And I make music on a 2003 PC. If that has not made you curious, I don't know what will. See you next time.